Divine greetings, masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Very warm welcome, masters, and thank you so much for joining our Light and Soul Meditation English Group and Love Light Stasha YouTube channel. So thank you so much, masters, and thank you for your kind, efforts in joining and also to help join others. So I request everyone to open your Zoom videos at this time. Let us get connected to the energies of the masters and the divine feminine Adi Parashakti. Before we start and go into the deepest state of meditation or the wisdom sharing, let us welcome the energies masters. With great respects, regards, and gratitude, we all join our hands and keep our hands to our heart. We welcome the divine energies of Adi Parashakti and also the great masters who are connected with Most High, masters from the ascended realms, the spiritual, angelic, and astral realm, masters who are from the Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptarishi Mandal masters, to all the Siddhas, teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus, to our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmarishi Subhash Patri Sir, Mahavatar Babaji, masters from the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and human kingdom, and the elemental world. Dear masters from Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, and the guardians of the galaxy. We are very, very thankful and grateful for all the efforts, guidance, wisdom that you have given us so far. We have always wanted your guidance, and we would always like your guidance furthermore. Dear masters from the sun, moon, and the constellations, we are also very thankful and grateful for the abundant energies, abundant wisdom that you have shared to each and every one of us. May you continue to do so every time. Keep your blessings, your grace on each and every one of us. The soul plan purpose that we have come here for, or the soul plan or purpose we have taken for this life journey, please help us to be in alignment with the same, help us to fulfill, and also go ahead with our soul journeys and life journeys. May we fulfill that and may we liberate ourselves. May you keep us connected with your consciousness, your divine wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Help us to follow our truth, to know our truth, to speak our truth, and to go ahead and choose truth with unconditional love, compassion, kindness, and also with truth, honesty, and justice, masters. Thank you so much. Thank you for your welcoming presence in our lives. And also, thank you for guiding us, safeguarding us, and protecting us against all evil. May you help us again in the future, today, and always. We would always love that and we would pray for the same. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you. Keep us guiding and keep us under your protection. Thank you, masters. And thank you for all the meditators who are sharing their precious time, space, and energy. Very warm welcome. So, masters, today we have Abhimanyu Yadav ji, as all as yesterday, like he shared about Devi Brahmacharini. Today again we will be sharing about Devi Chandraghanta. So, at this time we are going to learn about what Devi Chandraghanta signifies and what her presence means in her life, in our lives. What wisdom she is what wisdom she is bringing into our lives at this time, masters. Through Abhimanyu Yadav ji, we would come to know all those things. And as you already know, but still I would like to share, he's a teacher in India and he lives in Haryana. He's a biology teacher. He has a son and one sister, and also his wife. She is also into meditation, masters. So, and Abhimanyu ji is a nature lover also, and does his he is also into meditation from past many years, and continuously being a student of life, learning the spiritual subjects, uplifting himself by learning all this wisdom. So welcoming him at this time. Thank you, Abhimanyu ji.
Thank you, Madhuma. And thank you everyone for being here, dear friends. So when we talk about Ma Chandraghanta, the very first thing which comes is like Chandra and Ghanta. these two names. Like yesterday also we were talking in Hindi session. First thing comes is the power. Which power? Like when you are connected to Nad, when you are connected through your ears to that Anahad Nad, that tingling sound which comes into, which becomes the part of our own being, then comes a big responsibility. Which big responsibility? To be much more cool. Like say for example, if I am going to elaborate Ma Chandraghanta's features, I'll not be able to elaborate all the features, and nobody on the planet can do that. We are all trying that which features can be just taken from her persona. Now thing is that these two things are contradictory here. If you will see that Ma Chandraghanta represents fire element, and she is having the moon on her head, like Chandraghanta, because she is symbolic of our Manipur chakra, which represents fire, and she is having the moon. So why these both things? Because when the fire is in a very controlled way, it becomes very, very productive, very, very productive. And the same fire, if it is not under control, it will become very, very destructive. So similarly, like say for example, when we started the journey, that when a person is very, very stable in his or her sittings, then came the very first one. And then yesterday we talked about second roop of Ma, and now the third one is the evolution, because second was when someone is sitting and regularly, continuously doing that Brahma Acharan. And third is what? That taking that maturation phase. Which maturation phase? Maturation phase is like the fire. Which fire? Constructive fire. Like, let us see which constructive fire we are talking about. Every constructive fire. For example, if I'll talk about our digestive system, we all know that without that fire inside us, we cannot digest the food. First fire is that. Second fire, when I talk about, is physiological fire, that is functional fire. Which functional fire? If you'll see, without that frictional fire or without that heat, I would say the reproduction cannot take place. If you will see, even in not only in humans, even in animals, even in birds, that heat is necessary, because tomorrow when we'll be understanding about the next phase of our life, maybe any person will be able to give birth because of that constructive heat. So that is again one of it. Now third is what? If we'll talk about fire, the fire of tapas. When we talk in spiritual realm, it is the fire, which it is also called as the luster, the grace, the shine which is there, just like the Tat Savitur, we all know that. So when we talk about Devi Chandraghanta on this phase, first thing is this, and second is what? Second is the responsibility. If you will see, when someone enters into a realm where that is going to meet the consciousness, like say for example, when we talk about that this is the union of, this is the beginning of union of Shiva and Shakti on this particular chakra. That is why she is holding that moon, the qualities of Shiva. She has started taking, she has started imbibing. So how this has been taken into account was like, when the union is taking place, then comes the big responsibility. If you will see, which responsibility? The responsibility of self consciousness. From, if I will say, that from the escapism in our life, if we are going to take the responsibility, that is what is called Chandraghanta. How? If you will see that that ghanta which is there also represents awareness. Which awareness? Like whenever you are going to ring it on a temple, the very first purpose is to bring you back to the awareness, to the present state of mind at that point of time, to be much more aware towards the present moment at that point of time. And also, it is the divine frequency, just like told to you. And when we talk about Chandra, is what? Chandra is the calmness. Heat is there, yet it will calm. Now, negative aspects are what? Let us understand that if this heat is very high, the tamas is very high, what will happen? We will be much more lethargic, just like some days before, like somebody was, or maybe Ma was also talking about it, like when we are coming into the session, we must take bath. What is it? If someone is not taking, if even in I took bath although, but the alas which we talk about is what? The representation of the fire itself. So there are different sorts of, what I am trying to say here is that in our very simple life, how we can imbibe all these small qualities of Ma Chandraghanta. That you have to be aware at all the time, also to be much more productive. Because to initiate, to take that initiation, you have to be, what I'll say, that that threshold energy is needed, that is called heat. So this is what represents Chandraghanta in our life, the perfect balance of, I would say, the work also, how it represents in our life. If we'll see, most of us are household, taking responsibilities of houses, everything. And if we'll be balancing it all the time, suppose if any sort of imbalance comes, that now, just for 2 minutes, see yourself as Ma Chandraghanta. Close your eyes for 2 minutes. And now, just see, if the imbalance is there, will you be able to take that moon on your head, or will it disappear? If you are losing anywhere, the moon will not be there. First thing. And second is what? That ghanta. Which ghanta? That awareness which is there. So that calmful awareness, or we will say relaxed awareness. And what is that relaxed awareness? That is what? That is the state of mind when we are doing all our works, by going into that state of mind where we are seer, where we are drishta, where we are observer, and doing all the works. Just look at the complete phase of Ma Chandraghanta, and we will find all the works are being done with that state of mind only. That heat is there, but yes, how to apply it in our life, if we will see what qualities we can do, is that we can take that phase and yet all together. Just like you will see many examples, like in earlier time, mm, you see that there were person who used to take the pot on their head and then they used to travel a lot. That perfect balance was there. Similarly, being mindful at the same time for everything, being awareness, and not to be egoistic of that awareness, is something called Ma Chandraghanta. In limited perspective of mine, I would say, maybe tomorrow or the days which will be coming, maybe in the next Navratri, we'll be talking about some other aspect of Ma Chandraghanta. As I told, that it cannot be described. All writers of the world have written one thing about Ma, that her Swarup cannot be described even by Devtas. Why? Because every time we will get something new from her face. So, dear friends, what we have to understand or imbibe from this particular day is to balance our life, our house life, I would say, family life, I would say, to balance it completely, and not to balance it by force. This is also the challenge now, because that moon has to be there all the time. So,
Yes.
how you are going to balance it? That's a question. Just see how Ma Chandraghanta is doing it with complete awareness, with that aura, shining aura, that white electromagnetic field, and with that thing. So, this combination we have to imbibe. Sometimes we take only half aspect of it. Sometimes we try to balance our life only with moon. Okay, that love is the solution and the calmness is the solution. No. Sometimes we do it only with awareness that mind is the solution. No. If you will see this combination of Machandraghanta, I would say in psychological meanings also, the left brain and the right brain both come together. Left brain represents what? The moon.
Mm.
Right brain represents what?
Sun.
The sun, the heat. And when both of these, the midbrain, that combination which is there all together, this combination makes it as a feature. So let's take a vow together before going into meditation of Machandraghanta, or before inviting Machandraghanta's blessing in our life. Let us take this thing, that which aspect of mine is missing, which element of Machandraghanta is missing in my life. Am I not able to balance the heat because that heat is converting into the anger or creating free radicals in the body, or maybe, and now if we'll be able to balance it, what will happen? First thing which will be under control will be the desires, because the heat again converts into the desires. If they are balanced, I am not saying that let's not have desires, but if they are balanced, it is going to take us to a next dimension, next realm, where we'll be able to love everybody, anahata, and next level of phase of life itself. So those all desires, let's burn if they are not necessary with that heat. And if they are very necessary, let's cater them with the calmness of moon. So that paradoxical, complete nature, they are not opposite to each other, they are complementary to each other. So these both features, it is said in terms of, when I talk about, like, if you will try and understand, even manifestations also takes place on this point. How you know that Kundalini is having both these two strengths, which we in sciences we call it DNA strands. And then there is something which is invisible in between, which we call Sushumna, the pathway, the arcs, and that is what? The RNA, the messenger. When it gets expressed, it manifests the proteins which are needed, the Amrit Tattva, the hormones which are needed at that point of time. So, what is important, masters, to understand that the balance of these two will take us somewhere. If the balance is not there, we cannot enter into the next dimension of heart. It is not possible. We will be stucking ourselves, trying our best, and reaching nowhere. But if we'll just, I would say, connect to the qualities of Ma Chandraghanta, it is showing us a pathway. Pathway towards what? Towards Siddhi, towards liberation, because that's the last phase, Siddhidatri. But we are talking here only about Chandraghantama. So, just to conclude, find out from your own life, including me, which aspect needs to be done today. Let's meditate for 30 seconds on this, and then we'll be going forward. Just close your eyes again and find out. Go deep, dig deep inside, and find out which aspect of my Chandraghanta needs to be invoked in my life. It is not about the prayers, it is about the lifestyle. Am I need to adapt from the qualities of my Chandraghanta, or any behavioral change, change in terms of words, which are very heavy yet very calm. Change in terms of thought, that if they are very productive, the heat, the impulse represents the thought also, and about the balanced state of desires, which are going to turn into actions. That seed has to be there. Am I taking right ambitions in my life and the right direction, which is not forceful? The heat is when it is from inside, it becomes constructive. Find out. And now come, you can note it down also somewhere, that this aspect I need to fulfill. This aspect I need to work on of Ma Chandraghanta's qualities. And then you will find that the life, married life itself, it will start balancing. The divine feminine and the divine masculine energies combination will balance itself if we will find out which element is missing from Ma Chandraghanta's qualities. And she is showing us that beautiful path of balance, so that we can take all of them all together, all the relations. Then only we will be much more productive, we'll be able to give birth to something. Okay, now let's come out, masters. So anybody like uh, can feel like, and we can talk about it for few minutes if you have any question or anything about Ma Chandraghanta. As I said, that it is not only about the features of Ma, it is about the message. Why these messages are being given again and again? If you will see that all these higher masters have incarnated again and again to showcase, to show us the life, how to live it. Do you think that we actually know how to live? No, they are just simply showing us the path, that okay, you don't know how to live, let's live like this, do tapas like this, do balance it like this, be the mother like this in the next phase, be the wife like this, be that, how to be that perfect one. Imperfect we all are, and the perfect is Ma only, or you can say the union of Shiva and Shakti, and there are many names which can be given.
Yeah, I would like to share something. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. It was very, very, wonderful and a lot of, great things definitely that you said about Ma Chandraghanta. But in like how to understand it, it is very, very, you know, important to know. Like the one thing that I felt during the time as I went into Ma Chandraghanta's, you know, grandeur and her presence, her, you know, the way she might be looking, we can't express, right? Definitely. But we know, like, okay, she might be riding on a lion or a tiger, and then she has 10 hands. And her beautiful presence, the beauty that she portrays after getting married to Shiva, and meeting Shiva, the coming together of the two energies, the feminine and the masculine, which is very divine in itself. And it's basically holding that fire and, that moon energies, or I would say the calming or water, fire and water coming together, which is like so impossible to hold this energy. So here, the water is full of emotion, meaning we women are mostly very emotional. Men are more action based, right? For us, they have to take a lot of actions for to be have a good standing in life, to be there in the this you know to maintain everything. We need to act on it, and that is what the when the two energies come along. um, that is a proper balance. But certain times when we don't see this balance in our own life, among the family members, with our partners, we try to portray that balance by bringing that energy into being. By, suppose, a woman who sees her partner is not going according to what he needs to, or not acting on the things that he should, then the woman of the family starts portraying that, or she starts doing that role or working on that role, right, to bring that balance into her family. And very similar to that, if the a man of the family sees that the woman of her dreams, or her partner, sorry, his partner is not doing what she needs to do, then the man, or the divine masculine, he starts portraying the divine feminine role as well, bringing the balance together for both of them. Now, as we hear the story of Ma Chandraghanta. So Ma Chandraghanta comes after the second form of Devi Brahmacharini, where she learns all the wisdom, the wisdom about the world, knowledge, I mean the cosmos, how the world was created, and everything, and the Brahma Gyan, the soul wisdom, how the soul takes journey. And that was one thing that when Devi Sati was born, after that she got married to Shiva, which was after certain time, and due to a lot of saying that I want to get married to you, and so she got married. But still there was some knowledge that was still far from her, and she would not listen to Shiva. And that rage, once when she wanted to go to her um, father's home after getting married, because she married against his her father wishes, and her father did not want Devi Sati to get married to Shiva. Now, why I'm going taking you all back? If Abhimanyu, if you're okay, can I just 5 to 10 minutes? I need to spend this time so that they can understand. Now, what happens is Sati, being Sati and the divine feminine, she was in that that too much of Chandra, I would say, too much of Chandra in her, or too much of fire in her, whatever you want to say. But at this time, when she got married to Shiva, nobody in Sati's family liked that, and so they were against this marriage. But finally, when she got married, her father said that now I'm not going to keep any relation with you because you just did not listen to me. And so she, well, after getting married, she was living with Shiva. But then one day, when she heard that his father is actually performing a huge yagna, so she thought that my father, wow, he's creating, like, he's doing such a huge yagna. Also need to go to this yagna. Maybe in that busy schedule, he forgot to call me and to call my husband. Now I'm a married woman, so he should have called me. But maybe because he might be busy and he had so many people, so many gods to call, he might have forgotten. But so she asked Shiva, I want to go to my father's place. And then Shiva says, see, he did not like that I got married to you, or you got married to me. So he would not welcome you. Don't go there. It would be an insult if you go there. It would not be okay, not be good. But she did not hears Shiva's, you know, all whatever he said. And then she said, oh, you are just, you don't understand my father. He's my father. He will be okay. And so in that, she goes to her palace, her father's place. And there comes to know that when she enters that yagna, everything was taking over. The yagna was being done. Um, the Himalaya, he started insulting Shiva, and in that middle of that yagna, he started insulting Sati also. Why did you come? You should not have come. I did not call you. And so now Sati understands that Shiva was telling her the same thing, and she did not heard her husband's cries. And now this is happening. Everyone, like, she felt that insult. So in that fit of rage, she said, now I can't go back to my husband. He actually told me not to. But then in that, she jumps into the yagna. She immolates herself and she ends her life. Now, the point is, why I wanted to bring this into the story is later on, again, after this immolation, Shiva comes to know, and then he comes into that yagna. He takes Sati from that yagna where she was burning, and he carries her on her shoulder, and then he roams all over the world, wherever. So, because he was carrying and he was in that state, so Vishnu comes across and he uses his darshan chakra later, and he cuts the pieces of Sati so that one by one the body drops. The fire, the charred body drops at different places, and they are called Shakti Peeth now. But after this, again, there was another birth of Sati that is called as Parvati now. So Daksha Praja in the home of Daksh Prajapati, this god daughter takes birth. Basically, this girl takes birth, and she was called Parvati. Now Parvati again, she wants to get married. She has this instinct that I don't know, I don't want to get married to Vishnu, but my partner would be this Shiva, the one that calls me. I don't know what calling is that, but I need to go, and I this is like, I want to have him as my husband. But this time Shiva says, no, I'm not gonna get married to you. I'm not um, going to make you my wife. But to make uh, her his wife, he actually puts her into lot of test, lot of learning. And for this, Parvati has to learn about the soul wisdom, about the incarnations, about all the past lives that she has taken, and about all the incarnations, how the soul journey continues. So this is the Brahma Gyan that he wants her to know. And there is also this wonderful story of Shiv Puran, where he teaches Sati about, I mean, Parvati, about all the past lives and everything, the Brahma Gyan, how this create happened, and all those things. So when we go into our own hibernation, meaning when we go into our own inner journey, we get to know through meditation who we were in the past lives, why we are here, what is our purpose. And that is why when we come into union with our own energies, that is with the Shiva, we are the divine feminine, we have the divine feminine energies. But some people, some ladies, they might have divine masculine energies. No problem. Certain men might have divine feminine energies, but we are actually talking about our own energies within us, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. When we become one with our own energies, we come into union of this Devi Chandraghanta and Lord Shiva, meaning we basically carry this beauty, grace, wisdom, that action, everything, the fiery energy, the cooling energy, the calming energy. So when you get married, just imagine, when we get married to anybody, we have to walk on thin ice, meaning we cannot break the ice, but we have to be calm and cool and centered, and taking care of everyone, taking care of the family, taking care of husband, but doing all those responsibilities, working on those responsibilities, and taking care of everything, finishing all the chores. But here, Devi Ma Chandraghanta, she also is having 10 hands, like five here and five here. Like my five fingers are basically, I'm telling you about that. But actually, five hands this side and five hands this side. And every hand, she has lot of weapons. She has sword, loot. Let me tell you about like how she is doing that. Basically, telling that she is riding a tiger. She has a semicircular moon on her head and forehead basically, and which actually portrays the Chandraghanta, or the bell, or the ghanta, as we know how the temple has the ghanta. It's very similar to that, but it's like in a Chandra form. The tika, the vermilion that she puts, it's half moon shaped. Now her 10 hands has, Trishul. In one hand she has Trishul, Gada, sword, Kamandal, and she also gives blessings with the Varad Mudra. With the left hand, she carries lotus flower, which is also a form of consciousness, wisdom, arrow, dhanush, and jap mala, rosary bead. And then she also gives abhay, meaning she forgives people. Now, this is her Swaroop. And definitely, whenever we talk about her, definitely it's a very peaceful form, a married form, where Shiva and Shakti have become one. She has taken this form for the welfare of the everyone. Not only that, but she is ready to expel all the evil spirits, all the negative energies, lower vibrational energies. She removes any negativity. So wherever the new form goes, like this beautiful form, she carries the, this grace, beauty, responsibility, everything. And there are different things. So at this time, when when Abhimanyuji said, that this is the time you should go inwards and think about, I just felt that, with a newly married woman, it's a very difficult stage. She needs to, go on that thin ice, or the in Hindi we say patli rassi par chalna, idhar pe bhi khai udhar pe bhi khai, right? So it is very difficult, but then she does that very beautifully. So Devi Chandraghanta Sarup is that. But what you need to take out is about your own self. So certain times, we find ourselves that we are not that calm or cool, or we are not that fiery as well. But certain times, maybe we might fire very soon on someone. But then to keep our calm, it's a big responsibility. Coming or becoming aware of what we can do, or what our tongue or mind can do, thinking can do. That also is needed to be, we need to be responsible for that. Anyhow, thank you so much, Abhimanyu. It was wonderfully shared, the wisdom. And
Uh, right. Now, can we understand that this Ma Chandraghantas? I'll take 2, 3 more minutes so that we can actually understand how with this story. First thing is, look at the authorities which are there very close to you, and they have control over your mind. And if you get influenced by them, because now you are aware in the state of Ma Chandraghanta, when you are self aware, and if you will go to the authority, the influence, again and again, who is Daksh Prajapati, the authority, who wants to control over the prabhav of the things. So it is going to, the influences in our life of different things stops us to reach to that state of consciousness. Second message is that if you will go towards them and will have feeling of lack, feeling of, I would say, that lack is what? That lower value. What will happen? The journey will start from the beginning. The fire will burn. You have to start over and over again from this particular chakra, from the state of that. So what the message is that when you are trying to balance all of it, there will be influences upon you. There will be authorities who would like to interrupt and who would like to show you that you are lower. You are not that high in terms of your evolution, in terms of respect, in terms of everything. So if you will be going lower, you have to start it all over again. So what is the thing that if we will realize this, let us not make guilt out of it. Once we are taking our own responsibility, that Chandraghanta feature into ourselves, first thing is not to take any sort of guilt, not to go into lower values. Just take the responsibilities. If we'll go into lower values, and if we'll be, what is lower value? If you will see, lower value was the emotions, the water element, yesterday's element. So if you will go into the emotional state again and again, you will get stuck to it. You have to start the journey all over again, dear masters. So not to go into that state again and again because of it. This is one of the thing. If you do it, you have to start from the beginning. You have to again continue that journey of Kundalini into your life. So that is Chandraghanta's grace, Ma's grace, that union.
wonderfully shared, sir. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu. And that is why, I wanted to bring this understanding of the story, that, as you, if you don't understand why and where, like, why are you here and what is your purpose? you will have to take birth time and again. And you have to go through this fiery energies, meaning you have to understand, be aware, and then keep yourself calm and centered, and then portray this, that responsibility. Not only portray, but bear this responsibility. Go with that in a very calm and cooled state, basically, not getting triggered by anything. And that is what Devi Chandraghanta is also sharing at this time. But thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. So, anyone has anything to share at this time, Masters? Anything that you want to bring or ask or speak? Otherwise, you can also do that. Yeah, Sheelam ji.
Yeah, Atmavandan to all.
No problem, Sheelam.
I just wanted, you had told that she comes as Parvati and then Shiva tries to sing, postpone her to come as his wife by giving her chills. So I just wanted to know little about it. You just told that much and you stopped.
No, I told. It's just a story. The point is, see,
Yeah, I
it is
know.
not just a story. Definitely, that's in the Puranas.
She,
But when so now the story, I want, because it's Abhimanyu's session. I don't want to go more into detail about that.
Okay.
So,
So I'll answer it in 1 minute, maybe, like
yeah.
she'll be.
So that's what
So
the
why?
point is, Masters. Because Shiva knew when Sati got married to Shiva, there was something that was still missing in Sati, and Shiva knew that she needs to learn more. Like, we know our partners, or we know what one person brings, what kind of energy they bring, right, or what kind of mindset they have. So Shiva knew already. Shiva knew because he's a, how we say, he's a Mahadev. He's a Mahadhyani. So he continuously does meditation. So one who does meditation, he becomes claircognizant. Not only claircognizant, but he is a clairvoyant being. Now he continuously is, he knows what is happening with Sati, and he knows the future of Sati also. This is going to happen, and he does not want to see. But then later, when he says, "No, Sati, you should not go to your father's place because he has not called you. Without being called, you shouldn't go." तो ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, भगवान बिना बुलाए तो भगवान भी नहीं जाते. तो सती जाती है, Sati says, "No, I want to go because he's my father." But then she goes against his husband's will. Now she is a married woman. She should hear her husband. Now what do? We don't hear our husband sometimes, right? We don't want to. The point is, now she goes and then she got insulted. And then this bad things happen, all those chars are basically, she immolates herself. And so at this time, Shiva also is feeling that, because it was his wife, and now she burnt herself. So because she did not get enough wisdom, and so she ends her life, which is not okay. Ending one's life is not okay. Now the second part is when she takes birth as Parvati. So Shiv knows already. Shiva already knows. But then she says, because the first time this happened, there was a huge mistake. I should not go through this again. Let Parvati take all the tapashcharya. She should attain all that spiritual knowledge, gain all that knowledge of cosmos, and understand who you are. She should know who she is and who she was in the past lives. So in the story, in the Mahapuran, Shiva says about Parvati that in the past life you were so and so. And then Parvati asks, "What are these mundamalas on your neck?" Then he says that these are all those, incarnations of you. Or even the Kalika, she wears all those, mundamalas also. But also Shiva wears all the skeleton heads, and then she says, "These are all your incarnations that you have taken in the past life." Something. Yeah. Anyway, this is a long
Thank you.
discussion.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
And so that is how then she learns all about herself. So when she basically has this goddess energy, she's not only that goddess energy that one should look and just keep her as a beauty, from a beauty point of view, but also that now she had attained that knowledge, she carries that power, but with responsibility, and that power comes with a calm mind, cool mind. She's not going to use it without any, how to say, she's not going to use it just like that. She would actually think about it. She is aware when to use her power. When we say with power comes with responsibility comes power. No, with power comes responsibility, something like that. Is it the other way around? So, yeah, with power comes responsibility. So the point is, when you have power, it becomes you become very responsible when to use that power. You should not use your power just like that. You know what you can do. I know what I can do. So certain times when I have to be in that cool mind, maybe earlier I was not because I was still learning, I was still, progressing. But now as the time is passing by, I'm becoming mature and understanding that I just need to keep quiet, or I just need to be quiet, or where I need to be angry, I can show that fiery energy. But certain times I have to be with that Chandraghanta's presence in my mind or in my energy. I hope.
That is emotional stability, right? So
Yes.
that she knows to judge and not just fall for the
The shadow
emotional.
aspect will come very quickly with that fiery energy, but then you also need to know where and when to use that. Like you can do, get out, like take out your anger on your daughter. But if you just did this and said, okay, let me just calm myself down and not, I'm watching, I know that is wrong, but controlling your own self. So these are,
Thank you, Manjari. Thank you so much.
yeah, go ahead, Abhimanyu.
Like, say, for example, if you will see this, that at that point of time, Sati was having desire. Which desire? Desire of invitation. Second desire was desire of respect, that that authority should respect you. And the third desire was of acceptance. The authority should accept you. So once these authorities are going to, these all desires, when they melt, and why Shiva postponed? Because this was the root question. Why Shiva postponed this all? Because the journey has to be there, much more even that. Because at that point of time also, she has to cross, or even all of us who are in the journey, we all have to cross the all the features of next level of chakras, or whatever you will say, of life. So that weight has to be there. Shiva met there at that point of time in Manipura. The fire is introduced, the element is introduced, but there are much more cleaning which needs to be happen at that point of time by living it, by with the tapas. So simultaneously, because what is Shiva? The causal body. If we will directly go into causal body directly from the physical body, because this is the last step of physical body, Ma Chandraghanta. And if we'll directly go to causal body, we will invite lot many entities, just like Bhasmasura is one of them, then Vastu Purusha is another one of them. So these are sciences which we don't know, and they impact us directly to our, influence our life in a very different way. So directly, if we'll go, it is going, we are going to create harm to ourselves. So that weight has to be there, that Kundalini. That is why it is always said, Shraddha and Saburi, that weight has to be there. What weight? Weight to know the patterns, that these patterns are also there, which need to be cleared and all. The next pattern, the next level of clearing self, knowing self, and the dark shadow, the dark aspect of ourselves. So that cleaning process is actually which we call it as waiting over things.
Very
Otherwise, the
nice.
manifestation is going to destruct ourselves. Because from this, what will happen? From Chandraghanta, we have to clear our mental body, then we'll enter into aura body, mental body, then only causal body, the Shiva union, actual union. So he waited. He said, okay, let's do it again, the tapas. That is why these we are blessed to have Navratris multiple times in a year, and multiple chances we are being given by them. See how graceful and how, I would say, like how
They're
loving
blessed.
they are. They are giving us that chance again and again.
Mm. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. It just is so wonderful to know how these Navratris change us mentally, consciously, and also how much it brings stability into our lives emotionally, right? And thanks to you that you brought this wisdom, wonderful and excellent. Um, You can now go ahead into.
Yes.
Anybody else
Yes.
has any questions, masters? Bharti ji? Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Bharti ji.
Feedbacks will take later. If questions, then we can.
Yeah. Yeah, take the, like, don't give the feedback at this time, but yeah. Uh, if you have any question, Bharti ji, unmute yourself. You're already unmuted. And
Yeah, I just wanted to know. I mean, the form of Ma Chandraghanta shows the moon, half moon, crescent moon, and then also you find the sword and other weapons around her. So, are they trying? Is she trying to balance her emotions with all that? See, all these weapons indicate violence, so that is also indicative of fearlessness or whatever. So, is she trying to balance the emotion so that it adjusts to the violence that may, or in defending oneself or offending some another, I mean the demons or something? Is she trying to balance that too? That's why the Chandra is there, or is it just
No, like it is, she's not trying. The balance in nature itself, in existence itself, is that balance. Like just like day and night, it's a half thing. If we'll only say day, that quality when you we were reading Durga Shapshati Chandi Path in our Hindi sessions, there one quality of Ma is there, that is that heart is full of that love, and she is simply killing all the demons. So you
Mhm.
may simply say that she is very cruel in the actions, yet she
Mhm.
is very, very pure and divine and loving in her heart. So these two are not two qualities. This is one quality in itself. That means all these paradoxes in our life, they are going to complete ourselves. This is not, she is not trying anything. She is telling us
um,
that you have to be peaceful warrior. You have to be uh, taken
Right.
together both these features. And this is what is the balance in our whole life.
yeah. It's in Oracle card, we have a card called Praying Mantis. So in that Praying Mantis, he prays. The warrior is actually performing that art, the martial art. And the Praying Mantis, it's a insect, like a grasshopper kind of thing. And he is sitting on the hand. And it's like a praying mantis. So the point is, when the warrior kills, nobody knows. It's like so slick. So slick. He cuts, but nobody knows. Not even a single drop of blood comes out. That kind of slickness. But she is slick. She is very creative in that form. But how, just imagine, I'm going to tell you another example. Just see a married woman when she is getting married. Her mother teaches her everything. The Pak Kala, the Saundarya Kala, everything. She knows everything. She knows how to go ahead into her married life now. She is given everything now. All that wisdom is there. She will only use when the time is right. That is what Ma Chandraghanta portrays. She has come with all the Sajo Saman, but she will only do when whatever is required. She will only carry all those things at the right time, at the right place, right? But she is basically, she's showing that she is beauty. She's showing that beauty with that grace, but with every Sajo Saman. She has all the weapons. So she would not stop. If she wants to use it, she would use the talwar. She would cut throat all the negativity. She would like, cut all the cords that attaches her to some past energies. That is why that sword is there. When the Trishul is there, to let go of all those inhibitions, or also let go of, or maybe to pinpoint and target whatever, wherever she needs to focus. That is why Dhanush Ban is there. When we say Gada, just bringing that energy and pushing it away from your life, or from anybody's life, any spirit energies, any like dark energies, dense energies, removing that. Like, how do you do every day when you get up? You clean your house, you clean your rooms, you take care. So what does a woman do? As a pinball machine, if you have ever played a pinball machine, uh, how to say, छोटा सा आता है ना, वो ऐसे टिक टिक करके उसमें ऐसे से उड़ता है और
Mhm.
so that is
Yeah.
what does a woman do? She just goes from one room to another room to keep stuff, and then she goes like zig, 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 like that, and she just cleans. And after 1 hour, she like the whole room is clean. Why? We are actually every day we become Chandraghanta, dispelling energies, right?
Mhm.
Anyhow, so thank you so much, Bharti ji.
Thank you very
Any
much.
quick
Very
question?
nice. Very nice explanation.
Thank you. So it was wonderful that you all shared and discussed and asked. So that actually makes a nice, you know, session with understanding, not only you, but when you guys ask us, it is like we also can bring out the answers and from our own understanding and consciousness, right, Abhimanyuji? So it is very, very important to work together. And that is why, without, if we would just have come here, listen to Abhimanyuji, and okay, yeah, done, let's go into meditation, this would not have been happened. Like this would not have been possible because your questions are coming, so we are also able to bring that from our understanding and consciousness. And so wonderful. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji and Bharti ji, Sheelam ji, and whoever that may be. I forgot now totally. Shamini ji's name was coming. I don't know why, but thank you. So, masters, let's go into meditation then. The time is actually passing. So let's go ahead with Abhimanyu ji. Abhimanyu ji, let me know when you want to share the music, okay?
Okay. So let's close our eyes, Master, and sit straight. 90-degree angle of the spine. Take that comfortable posture and allow every information to settle into us, just like the particles of or the photons of information which we have received today. Allow them to settle and imbibe in ourselves. Take some rest. And set one intention that whenever this wisdom is needed, we will be able to apply it. And let it go deep in the subconscious, yet ready to manifest if needed anytime. And let go of all these beautiful understandings and make them the part of persona by allowing them to go, and slowly empty yourself. Create that space, that emptiness where only you can stay, just like a vessel where only one can enter, and that one is you only. Make that space in the head and the spine, and get ready for this nothingness. Now take some deep breaths. Settle more calm, more soothing. Now focus slowly, without force, on the breath. Are they shallow or deep? Go with the flow. Now bring your awareness to the ears. Complete awareness to the ears. And try to focus without force. The sound which is coming. The soundless sound. The tingling. Focus on without effort. Just try and focus. Now let us be with this sound of silence. Allowing this sound and let us merge with this sound. Let us become the sound for these few moments. Sound of silence. Empty everything at this moment. And now give this silence a direction of music which Madhuma is going to play. And be with that divine music.
देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जय
Welcome Ma in your life.
देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जय
Focus on the breath.
देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि
Feel blessed at this moment.
देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि
Relax.
देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि
Ma.
देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि देहि सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि देहि
Go deeper.
सौभाग्यम् आरोग्यम् देहि मे परमं सुखम् रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जयि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे
More deeper and deeper.
साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शक्तिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कृष्णरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु व्रतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। जयन्ती मङ्गलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते। जयन्ती मङ्गलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशितिकण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धर धर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि तोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनि रोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वन प्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्ग निजालय मध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शतखण्ड विखण्डित रुण्ड वितुण्डित शुण्ड गजाधिपते रिपुगजगण्ड विदारण चण्ड पराक्रम शुण्ड मृगाधिपते निज भुजदण्ड निपतित खण्ड विपातित मुण्ड भटाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐरणदुर्मद शत्रुवधोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्तिभृते चतुर विचार धुरीण महाशिव दूतकृत प्रथमाधिपते दुरित दुरीह दुराशय दुर्मति दानवदूत कृतान्तमते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शरणागत वैरिवधूवर वीरवराभयदायकरे त्रिभुवनमस्तक शूलविरोधि शिरोऽधिकृतमल शूलकरे दुमि दुमितामर धुन्दुभिनादमहो मुखरीकृत दिङ्मकरे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि निजहुङ्कृतिमात्र निराकृत धूम्र विलोचन धूम्रशते समर विशोषित शोणित बीज समुद्भव शोणित बीजलते शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाहवतर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धनुरनुषङ्गरणक्षण सङ्ग परस्फुरदङ्ग नटत्कटके कनक पिशङ्ग पृषत्कनिशङ्ग रसद्भट शृङ्ग हतावटुके कृत चतुरङ्ग बलक्षितिरङ्ग घटत्वहुरङ्ग रटत्वटुके जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरललना ततथेयि तथेयि कृताभिनयोदर नृत्यरते कृतकुकुथ कुकुथो गडदादिकताल कुतूहल गानरते धुधुकुट धुक्कुट धिन्धिमित ध्वनि धीर मृदङ्ग निनादरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय जप्य जये जय शब्द परस्तुति तत्पर विश्वनुते झण झण झिञ्झिमि झिङ्कृत नूपुर शिञ्जित मोहित भूतपते नटित नटार्थ नटी नटनायक नाटित नाट्य सुगानरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि सुमनः 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 सुमनोहर कान्तियुते श्रित रजनी 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 करवक्त्रवृते सुनयन विभ्रमर जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सहित महाहवमल्लमतल्लिकमल्लितरल्लकमल्लरते विरचितवल्लिकपल्लिकमल्लिकझिल्लिकभिल्लिकवर्गवृते शितकृतफुल्लसमुल्लसितारुणतल्लजपल्लवसल्ललिते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अविरलगण्डगलन्मदमेदुर्मत्तमतङ्गजराजपते त्रिभुवनभूषणभूतकलानिधिरूपपयोनिधिराजसुते अयि सुदती जनलालसमानसमोहनमन्मथराजसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कमलदलामलकोमलकान्तिकलाकलितामलभाललते सकलविलासकलानिलयक्रम केलिचलत्कलहंसकुले अलिकुलसङ्कुलकुवलयमण्डलमौलिमिलत्वकुलालिकुले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते करमुरलीरववीजितकूजितलज्जितकोकिलमञ्जुमते मिलितपुलिन्दमनोहरगुञ्जितरञ्जितशैलनिकुञ्जगते निजगणभूतमहाशबरीगणसदृढसंवृतकेलितले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कटितटपीतदुकूलविचित्रमयूखतिरस्कृतचन्द्ररुचे प्रणतसुरासुरमौलिमणिस्फुरदंशुलसन्नखचन्द्ररुचे जितकनकाचलमौलिमदोर्जितनिर्भरकुञ्जरकुम्भकुचे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते विजितसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकनुते कृतसुरतारकसङ्गरतारकसङ्गरतारकसूनुसुते सुरथसमाधिसमानसमाधिसमाधिसमाधिसुजातरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते पदकमलं करुणानिलये वरिवस्यति योऽनुदिनं सुशिवे अयि कमले कमलानिलये कमलानिलय स कथं न भवे तव पदमेव परं पदमित्यनुशीलयतो मम किं न शिवे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कनकलसत्कलसिन्धुजलैरनुषिञ्चति ते गुणरङ्गभुवम् भजति स किन्न शचीकुचकुम्भतटी परिरम्भसुखानुभवम् तव चरणं शरणं करवाणि नतामरवाणि निवासि शिवम् जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तव विमलेन्दुकुलं वदनेन्दुमलं सकलं ननुकूलयते किमु पुरुहूतपुरीन्दुमुखी सुमुखी विरसौ विमुखी क्रियते मम तु मतं शिवनामधने भवती कृपया किमुत क्रियते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तथैव त्वया भवितव्यमुमे अयि जगतो जननी कृपयासि यथासि तथानुमितासि रते यदुचितमत्र भवत्युररि कुरुता दुर्तापमपाकुरुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Slowly and faster.
महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी
Bring
प्रचोदयात्
all your awareness to the masters, to the environment where you are sitting.
महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्
So let's go.
महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात् महादेव्यै च विद्महे दुर्गायै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्
Slowly and slowly, masters. Come back to a physical realm. Slowly and slowly, as you are comfortable, rub both your hands. Keep them on your eyes. Give all your energy back to yourself. Slowly, slowly open your hands. Look at your hands, the heart line, the life line, the mind line, the fate line. Bless all of them with the meditative energy which you have gathered, your own energies. All the mountains, the parvatas of hand, and all these lines are now becoming divine day by day, minute by minute, second by second. Now keep your hands in a grateful way in Shrifal Mudra and thank every co-traveler, every meditator with the feeling of gratefulness to the members who joined this and to the members who will see this come out of the meditation. Let's thank Light and Soul Group Meditation and Madhuma also to help us every moment, every minute, every Navratri, every Shivratri, every Diwali. Holi. May this continue to help us, to evolve us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Abhimanyu. Very nice meditation. I thought you were speaking and we were not listening, so I stopped the music. But thank you so much, and it was really, really a great meditation, masters. Anybody has any feedbacks, anything that you want to share, recommend, or you want to ask, please go ahead, unmute yourself, raise your hand. We would love to hear from you. And anything that anybody wishes to share, speak, anything that you want to know, anything that you would like to, this is the time. Unmute yourself and yes, Bharti ji, namaskar.
Ma'am, all these years, generally, whenever I used to take a shower, I could feel that it was not me, it was Lord Shiva.
Wow,
But this feeling had stopped for a long time, like, since a few years it has stopped. But today, first time, I could feel like I could, like when we were doing this meditation, I could feel the strength of the form of Lord Shiva.
wow, beautiful.
So that was something really good.
Wow,
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank you. Very
Where
nice
were,
meditation.
thank you, thank you. Where were you, Bharti ji, for past three days?
Ma'am, because I came back to Mumbai, there's
Oh,
so much this around here. So I'm trying to, I've almost forgotten, the time difference, and I don't know what time I should switch on the meditations.
yeah,
So today, somehow I figured out, I said it has to be early morning.
wonderful. That's great. So you found out 6:30 a.m. in the morning, your time starts
Yes.
for the meditation. But good
Yes.
that now, and then you will be free for the whole day then, right? Once you are done with this, you can just go
Yes.
on with your
Yes.
work. So wonderful. That's great. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Bharti ji.
Thank you
And
very much.
wonderful. So now I would, because Abhimanyu ji is still new, he doesn't know you, but still he used to come. But one thing that I want to share with you, Bharti ji, at this time is that now be in that feeling of Lord Shiva. Have this, every day when you take shower, imagine that, you are, that Lord Shiva is taking shower basically. Within you is that divine energy. That divine energy was basically covered with lot of dark, dense energies. Maybe that is what was happening when you came with us. It is now all shedding. You are shedding everything, the past energies. So it's good. All the best. Yeah, and thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you,
Anybody
Abhimanyu.
else? Yeah. Anybody else, masters? Otherwise, let me unmute everyone and let's take on everyone one by one. Sheelam ji. Yeah, that's Madhu's way of doing, right? Anyway, Shamini ji has just closed the light.
Thank you so much, so much. Every day is such a beautiful day of this Navratri. Really, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm
Wonderful.
really
Thank you.
grateful
Thank you.
to all
Any
of you.
questions, Sheelam ji?
No, nothing. Thank you so much.
Okay. But you got the gist of the story today, right?
Yeah, except for gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And gratitude to you as well. Thank you. Yes, Pushpa ji, unmute yourself. Show your face. Let us see you. Yeah, you are unmuted already.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Abhimanyuji. Thank you, Madhuji. It was a very nice thing to see everybody else too. But anyway, I just love Navratri 9 days. The big Navratri comes in October. I
Yeah.
always do fast without salt, no food, no grain, nothing.
Wow.
9 days.
Amazing. You're
And I
amazing.
also do the Garba every night.
Wow. Kya
And
baat.
it gives so much energy. So
Yes.
this Navratri also, I'm just, since you started, I'm doing it. And it is so nice. I just do not want to miss any day meditation. But that
Amazing.
big Navratri, I miss the meditation because I do Garba in the evening and then I miss the session.
I
But
just, as you said, I just imagined you doing the dance, like all the
yes, yes.
wonderful.
Gujarati Samaj Garba always we have. So we
I
do.
also go, but only one day, not every day.
No, I do every 9 days for maybe last 40 years or something.
Amazing.
Yeah, Navaratri and fasting and Garba.
I wanted to say जिस दिन गरबा होता है उस दिन पूरी एक्सरसाइज हो जाती
Last year I came in October in Chicago for Navaratri.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Yes, and
yes,
you did not tell me.
yes. Then it just totally no time because then family had some emergency, so I had to leave to
Where did you
Austin.
came? Do you know?
Yes, it was Navaratri was in September 22nd, I
No,
think.
no, I meant to say where you came in Chicago. That's what I was asking. Where, in which place? Like, which place were
Oh,
you?
Wheaton.
Wheat, 15 minutes away from my home.
Oh my God.
That's what, 15 minutes away. Just imagine.
My
But
sister does the senior center work. So every day in the morning we go there, we feed them to 4 o'clock, we come home, then little rest, and then we go for Garba. So it was just busy. But after that, I was going to call, but all of a sudden I had a phone call from my son's wife that Ramesh's sister passed away, remember?
Kuldeep ji, right?
Right. So at that time, I had to go back to Austin right away on the same day. So then I could, otherwise, I was going to leave, stay there and meet you, but I couldn't plan that.
No problem.
Yeah.
Next time.
But next time, I'll definitely come. Yes,
Yeah,
I
no
plan.
problem.
But thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, everybody. Okay,
Thank
very nice. Dave is all just, it's just so much deepening. It's just, you just immerse into that. Yes.
Thank you to Abhimanyu ji that he brought this with me
Yes.
today.
Very
That's
nice.
wonderful. Thank you, thank you.
See you again,
Anyway,
Abhimanyu ji. See
yes,
you again.
he will come, but definitely. So we are actually
Whenever
thinking
you have
of,
a chance.
every 2 other days, whenever he says that yes, he's free. My
Right.
eyes are on the time, basically, when I can have him here on our group, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get a chance also to concentrate on meditation, which is
You
nice.
can say the music part is like where I need to concentrate.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So if anyhow, let's take this
yeah.
time and enjoy.
See you
But yeah,
again tomorrow.
no, he can be here,
But
but yeah,
we
I
have
will be taking
meditation
the class.
tomorrow, right? Usually we don't
Yes,
have in the
every day,
yes, yes.
every day. So
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
will be doing the 9 days, like the full 9 days.
Very
So
nice.
this week there's no holiday or no vacation
Yeah.
for you guys. It's just you guys are with me and Abhimanyu ji. And if Anjali ji comes, one day she will also give. But we have decided to, one day me, one day Abhimanyu ji, one day me, Abhimanyu ji, or Anjali ji, or 2 days Abhimanyu ji, 2 days me, just like that. That's
But
why.
Madhuji, thank you so much for giving up your weekend and family time for this special event. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so
It's
much.
not easy. Even if we
I
have
know
to
it is not.
plan, just we sit here and we have to plan. For you, it is not easy.
Yeah,
It's
it is
just
not easy.
more
But
work.
now nobody says because they know that I am going to be here, whatever rain or shine.
No. Only we have to just in the weekend, like I have to water the plant, this, that, but weekend I do because usually we have here it is California means 8 o'clock right now. So dark, I don't water in the dark. But anyway, then we have to plan just to do meditation. You have to cancel many plans to come here. And I understand that.
I've canceled many plans already. Like I don't even, I'm not that, how to say, I'm outgoing in my speaking, but I'm not going out that much.
No, but there's still a sacrifice. You are sacrificing many things.
I don't feel so. That's what, this is my, me time. This is my me time. Don't feel like that I'm sacrificing anything. That is what I am telling you.
No, it's not easy, Mataji. You now said that way, but your family also giving this time
They
for
got
us.
used to it, I would say
Yeah,
I also
but
got
they
used to
just have
everyone.
no choice when it is continuing.
Everyone needs to understand. That's what, this is my soul plan, and for that, there is some soul plan that in that time they are going to take care of themselves. and it's good that way, I think. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes, anybody else, masters? Anything that you want to share, speak? Shamini ji. Shamini ji, you need to raise your hand on the Zoom.
I know by the time I find the button.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, amid all the chaos that happens in life, this when I come to this, group meditation group, it just feels so peaceful, and I am so fortunate and so blessed to have found this. And thank you, Abhimanyu ji and Madhu ji too. Beautiful, beautiful sessions that we've been having since the last 2, 3 days. I'm telling you, it just feels just bliss, very blissful. And thank you. I don't know if you can share, because this
Yeah,
is
you can share.
Navratri. I don't know if I will want to have puja session with some women. Usually I have a haldi kunku, but I don't know if I'll have find time. But
Mm.
if God wills, then I might do a puja, and then I might want to have a small meditation with this music. So if you don't mind sharing that.
Sure. I will definitely share that.
But this is
Uh,
so really
Keep the
good.
intentions. Keep the intentions. When you want to do something, start with that intention and have your concentration on that intention that you want to do it. Every day think about it. Every now and then think about it. That will happen. So the way to manifest is definitely keep your vibrations pure and clean. Bring that energy into you. Think about it, put the intention, go with that intention every day, think about, visualize that in your mind. And not only that, it's not that this process has to be like that, visualizing and all those things, but when you keep that firm faith that yes, this will happen, it will happen. But if you always keep a maybe or might be, it won't. So just think and it will
Mhm.
come
Okay,
into fruition.
thank you.
But thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. So thank you so much, Shamini ji. And I would say, like when she was speaking about, like it's such blissful. So I remembered the initial days when I started with meditation in 2021. And I would always say, and this just again, it just reminded me of what I used to say in the earlier days, that not only PSSM or Patri sir, Nalini ma'am, but they have opened the Pandora box for me, and there are like lot of treasures coming out from there. Meditative treasures, blissful energies, blissful feeling, So just Shamini ji is what she said. It reminded me of the same sentences that I used to speak, and still now I felt, yes, now because we are used to this, so I don't go back into that thing and say, oh, this is just a Pandora box. But now, when Shaminiji said, I remembered that, yes, actually, every day is a Pandora box. Every day, something good is coming out, blissful energies. For people who are still new, they are feeling that. But for us, it's like, just imagine how common we take it as a common thing going on into our lives. Just that's what I was feeling. That definitely, if I see my day every day, from where I started until now, where I am, definitely I am growing consciously. I'm becoming, enlightened every day. Like we all become enlightened every day, but in a conscious way, and into the higher consciousness we are going. Everyone is going with another understanding. Be it Abhimanyu ji, when he's speaking, I get something that tells me of another way of thinking this. Or when I am speaking, maybe he is getting that another way of thinking. Consciously, bringing that wisdom. It is all inside us, but how it comes, it reminds us, okay, this equals to this, that is how it is. So wonderful. Thank you, everyone. And so somebody has written something. One second. Who has written? Oh, Shami, it's like finding my peace and calm amid everything else that is happening when I come. Yes, that's why I said that this is my me time, I don't want to share this me time with anyone. And I am sharing with you all, but any people who are not into this, I'm not, I would definitely welcome them, be there. But I earlier, I would say, but now I don't force anybody. I would force Abhimanyu ji or Abhimanyu to give meditation classes. But apart from that, no. Yeah, and how to tackle challenges like Ma Chandraghanta. Yes, it's very essential, you know. We all become a lot of things in our lives, our married life, or, you know, people who are single, definitely their own life. But everyone's life is different. And I think one should take it as their own unique life and go with it. Don't even compare yourself to anybody, not even to your husband, not even to your wife, to your friends. Your life is very unique to yourself and your soul journey, your soul plan. But what goes well with you, what masala goes well with you, it is only your own curry, you know, I would say. Make your own curry, don't make anybody else's curry. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone. And Abhimanyu ji, if you would like to share anything, you can. You would not like to share. Done.
Just just wanted to thank everyone, and that's all. Gratitude is what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. Wonderfully stated. So, masters, let us end the session and we'll meet tomorrow. Today it was Devi Chandraghanta. Now tomorrow it would be Devi Kushmanda, and we will go with the fourth day, right? Bringing in the energies and also teachings of Ma Kushmanda, what she, you know, shares with her Sarup and form, we will come to know tomorrow. But till then, masters, stay blessed, stay happy, and stay vibrant. Do your meditation regularly and also with your individual self, individual consciousness, as well as with the group consciousness and group energies. Let us teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do our much needed inner work every day. So stay happy, stay vibrant, and stay healthy. Thank you so much. Have a good night, masters, and have a good day wherever you are. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abhimanyu ji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.